We are back. After a harrowing battle aboard a scuttled? No, it's not scuttled. A run aground nautiloid in the depths of Undermountain, captained by Captain Nagathrod.
Agathrod.
Nagathrod, a mind flayer captain of a run aground nautiloid Spelljammer, uh, came to a parley and agreed to, uh, if we can get the ship running again, that we become the owners of it. Uh, and we're in the moment of trying to figure out how to deal with Mind Flayer cuisine.
Yep. So basically, you got to that part of the talking with him, and then we ended the session. Uh, he asked if he could eat that goblin over there's brain, and it was decided that he could not.
Zarin, Zarin.
Now Tom has to get used to using a hotkey to unmute.
Yes. I keep like talking and I'm like, fuck, wait.
uh, do you, do you have great food and water prepared?
I'm looking.
I believe it's a third level spell.
I do not have create food and water.
It's a paladin spell.
Well,
I mean, you bought a ton of rations before coming down here.
I do not have create food and water.
Well, it should be on your spell list because you're a prepared caster.
It's not on my spell list.
Well, then add
Is
it
it a
to your
paladin?
spell
I know
list.
it's a cleric.
It's a
It is
paladin
paladin. Yeah.
spell.
I remember. I know Marcus has it.
Cleric, paladin, artificer, and genie warlock.
Create food and water. It's on there now.
Anyways, I had an idea. I suppose tomorrow, uh, we could create some. It won't be brains that were alive and probably won't taste very good, but a Captain Nagathrod, we could probably create some food of brains, as there are some people who will partake in eating brains, whether that be
Okay.
fried or raw, some raw, not often though. Um, but as for that would get like the material, I guess, down, but I don't know what else you need part of that.
Wait, what? Fuck, I don't actually remember the voice I did. I think it was just generic pirate.
It's generic pirate.
Yeah. I don't believe that they'd have the psionic energy, but it's worth a try.
Could we substitute the psionic energy from somewhere else? Like you get the brain matter and then get absorb some psionic energy from somewhere or someone else.
I've never tried it before, but perhaps.
All right. Well, it's worth a shot. Don't want you starving.
I mean, this is all still at least he's only talking telepathically in your heads because he doesn't speak a language that you understand other than Morgan.
Yeah, if he speaks out loud, he just sounds Cthulhu, and then Warrior's like, "Oh yeah, I understand."
He can speak Cthulhu and he can speak Undercommon. Yeah. Morgan just has the what is it? The Odin speech, the all speech, whatever it is.
Essentially. I'll check in with Andromeda to know what time of day it is.
Set it up real quick. It's about 5:30 in the morning.
Really? Damn, we got
Y'all
early
been
start.
drifting when you take your rests
I mean, we've
without
been.
having the
I've
sun.
been using Andromeda as our clock.
I mean, I've been telling you when it's been long enough for you to rest again,
I suppose. Yeah.
and y'all haven't immediately been doing it when I say that. It's been drifting. I've been keeping track of it.
How long has it been since we last rest? Because we woke up,
And
dealt with the
you
queues.
fought. Yeah, I mean, it's only been you took a short rest. It's been about on the scale of 3 hours.
Oh my god. All right, Captain, do you know how we could potentially get your ship going again?
I I know exactly what's missing with it for it to be able to work. How you go about fixing that, though, I don't know, or else I wouldn't still be here. Shortly after we were transported here, the helm disappeared.
Hmm, that's interesting.
All I know is it didn't leave the ship via the ladder. And there's no other way to leave the inside.
So it magically teleported?
It seems so.
Hmm.
I
Uh,
blame the blessed genies, but they won't admit to it.
likely. I mean, that's definitely a possibility, but I feel like the one who took it is probably the one that built this whole place.
God damn Alistair.
But where he would store such a thing, I don't know.
Fortunately, my crew was unable to locate it anywhere before they left. Mutinied. So, as per our agreement, we will, if you are able to find it, the ship is yours.
I'll extend my hand as like a handshake.
Okay. He reaches out a hand. It's got the octopus slime on it. But he shakes your hand.
All right. how can we go about finding that?
I mean, look, the genie said that they would be able to give us a reward for killing the lich. So if we just go down and kill the lich, then
And
one
wish
of
for
them
them
can
to
probably.
restore the helm to the Nautiloid.
Yeah.
Though we probably should word it very specifically. Return the Spelljammer helm to the Nautiloid, captained by Nagatharod, the Mind Flayer. Illithid? Which do you prefer? Mind Flayer feels a bit like a slur.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, he
they
flays
would prefer
minds,
illicit,
right?
right?
I don't know.
That's an interesting question. Probably Illithid, though.
Anything but Gake.
Yeah, as long as I don't call him gay.
I mean, that's a word we don't know.
Yeah, I'd imagine that they prefer illicit.
So we'd have to like simultaneously be talking to a Githyanki or Githzerai while also talking to a Mind Flayer, so that when I tell them what the Mind Flayer wants, it auto translates as gay to the rest of you. No, actually, you always understand me. Never mind.
Yeah, they would hear it as Gake. But,
Can't wait till you're fighting at the summoning ritual for Tiamat, and Zell is there, and all of a sudden you call in your cat. the pirate Illithid that you become the boss of to attack and kill Zell for you.
And then you thought that that was the only Spelljammer in Realm Space. It was, but Heldris found the other one that no one knew about. He immediately
There's
comes
another one
sailing
in
in on
Icewind
it.
Dale.
Yeah. I had to
I
go
mean,
all the
there's
way to the fucking Dale for this, and I froze me fucking tail off, but I'm here.
and there's a trade port on the moon, so I imagine they see a lot of Spelljammers come and go. But in terms of actually
I mean,
on
the
Florida,
Spelljammers were wiped out a lot in Realm Space after during
really, there's none like just flying around out
events.
there ignoring Toril.
I mean, there's some. There's not anywhere near as many as there used to be.
Mm. Well, let's change that. Right. Well, let's go kill a lich. Actually, Captain, do you mind if we take like an hour break here? Because we did kind of mess up each other doing that little battle. Also, sorry about your slod.
There's more where that came from. Yeah, take a break. I'm going back to my quarters.
Yeah, the way down to the next level was through here or something, or through there. It was past the giant squid. That's what the method said.
It also said that the giant squid normally attacks him, so he didn't know more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all take a short rest.
My spell slots are
Spin
back.
some hit die if you so wish.
Fuck.
Couple of you at least were down some hit die already from after the slime fight.
Yeah, I recovered all my HP through my spell slots.
It
Like
might have
I
just been
regained.
Morgan that spent them.
Did I spend? I did spend some. I could spend some now.
There we go. 100.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pop a calculator out real quick so I can figure out how much I'm doing here. Plus that equals
I should get
that.
all my hit die back on the next long rest if I don't spend any more.
That's plus 10.
But like getting those stories. You're in one.
You're in one. Oh, my key would come back. Sweet.
Aren't short rests great when you're a warlock or a monk or a 5th level or higher bard?
Full up on key. 1 under my max hit points. I'm ready to fucking go.
Right, avast me, hearties. We are disembarking.
That's me.
Okay.
How do you
Is there like a easy way down now that we're up here, or
No, that's the tentacles.
okay? Climbing down
Gotta
the
go
tentacles.
down the tentacles. Oh, yar har fiddly dee, diddly 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 dee, yar har fiddly do. I am a pirate.
Never again.
I can't
All
believe
the time.
Aldrich served on this ship.
No,
He's
he
actually one
served
of
on
the
the
crew that
Persian ship.
mutinied.
Yeah.
He led the mutiny.
Well, if the name of this ship is Aragathos's Maw, then yes, it is. If not, no.
I doubt there's a name painted on the side of the hull.
And
There
if
was
it
a name.
is, it's
I
an
think I
elliptic
gave the name the
script.
last time. Let me look.
You didn't actually.
Yeah, I don't remember a name. I could be wrong though.
Oh no, the name was on the littler boat that Becca initially thought was the
Spelljammer,
the
the little skiff.
Spelljammer.
That was the. Hold on, don't tell me. Sapphire or something like that, or Sapphire of the Sea.
That is
That
Jester.
No, what? I thought her mom was the Ruby of the Sea.
Yeah, and she's the Sapphire.
Oh, is she really?
is this canon?
Fairly certain.
Or was it like the Opal of the Sea? Was that
That's
it?
it. That's it.
There we go. Some sort of precious gemstone. Yeah, I knew I'd figure it out.
Right,
I get that eventually. Uh, the little shipwreck was the Blue Opal,
Blue Opal. Oh, God damn it.
close.
That's why I thought. That's why I thought Sapphire because it's blue.
and that's why you thought Opal of the Sea because it was opal.
And the
Opals
sea is
are gems
blue.
that form in
Uh,
water.
um, gypsum in water.
No, they opals require water to form.
Uh, life needs things to live. Opals need water to form. Do opals need things to live, Beck?
No, because they're not alive.
Okay. All right. You see the cave split in front of you.
I'll go right. Oh, that way. Oh,
Okay. You see the cave split in front of you.
my spatial awareness tells me. Yeah, it's the same cave. Yeah, it's the same cave. Yeah, it's all the same cave.
Yeah. You walk
Morgan
through
goes
some
this way.
narrow, natural caves. And you get into where it opens up into a bit more of a cavern. To your right, you see a downward sloping passage that is perfectly circular.
Huh?
18-foot circle
I'll go look at it.
sloping down. The cavern beyond the opening, or the tunnel beyond the opening, is also perfectly circular.
Does it go like up and down?
Mostly down. Yeah. I mean, it's not going. It changes a little bit at the slope, but it's going down.
I mean, like, if I look this way, is it like going up?
Look which way. I don't see an arrow or ping
Oh,
or anything.
so like this way's down.
Yeah.
That way it's
The room you're
sloping
in is
up.
flat. The room you're in is relatively flat. I mean, it's not a even floor. This is like natural cave.
Yeah.
The other caves, the other tunnels kind of go up and down a bit, like but they're all more natural and not perfectly circular.
This is definitely something's done this. Didn't someone say some worm burrowed from one level to another? But it was like up high. It was on like the third to like the fourth or something like that.
The Umber Hulk had opened a passage from Willow's Wood to um
Umber
the level
Hulk,
you were supposed
that's
to
it.
follow the or not follow that the brewmaster's ancestral graves were in.
Yeah, we have to do that too. Um,
Um,
hmm.
but from what little y'all know of Umber Hulks, they don't dig perfectly circular
Smooth.
tunnels.
Yeah. Can I just inspect this to see if I can try and figure out what made it?
You can let me look at what kind of roll this would be actually. They are a make me a nature roll.
Morgan, you want to help?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know a lot about nature, but I feel like that's something that Zarin would be good at, right? Like worshiping the god of the greens and all that.
Yeah, Zarin proficient in nature.
Am I? Let's find out. Despite popular opinion, I have a -1 to nature checks.
Oh, I have it too somehow.
I have it too as well.
Yeah, I'll assist Rebecca. Morgan will assist
It's
Rebecca.
my intelligence modifier.
Something about the
18.
striations on this wall.
That's a word I didn't know you knew.
It's like when Gaston busts out with he's especially good at expectorating. You telling me Gaston knows the word expectorating?
No one has a
Um,
vocabulary like Gaston.
you're not sure, and it's kind of more Morgan kind of just says an aside of, this looks like a much bigger version of worm tunnels, but ain't no worms that big.
Yeah, ain't no worm that big.
And that kind of strikes with you, Rebecca. It does look like a giant version of a worm tunnel.
I mean, there's giant versions of a lot of creatures. Who's not to say that there's not giant worms?
The Alaskan bullworm. No, you don't know any creature in particular, but it does seem a lot like a
Some
like
kind of
earthworm tunnels.
Right, I guess this is the way down. Uh, indicated. It was right? The
Yes,
method.
it was
Right. Is it slick or is it just smooth?
it's smooth. All right, and you group you descend
Into Avernus.
for you descend to Avernus. You descend for the better part of an hour as it continues downward, but it kind of doubles back on itself and turns, and it doesn't continue just straight. It's down the entire time though. Let me move you all together to better to copy and paste. Who would be leading?
I would with my
Give me a
sword
marching
held
order.
up.
Okay. Who would be? Who would be? Well, I guess Bucky would be with you,
Yeah, it'd be me,
unless instructed
Bucky,
otherwise.
and then either.
Would Zarin or Morgan be taking the back?
Zarin can't see, so I'll take the
Oh yeah, I
back.
gave him a rock.
Yeah, he has some light
It's
going
not
on.
a boulder.
I would recast the rock, and Tom, I noticed that you've given up on the key.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Hey, I got a question real quick. That you guys would probably know, or at least
Yeah.
Beck and Bean. What is the scientific term for like how looks change over time? Like, is it physiognomy or something like that?
That is a thing I don't know.
How? Uh, I have no idea.
You mean physiology?
Physiology is how you look. I think it's like physiognomy is the one that it's how you look over time due to the changing of the times. Like how people back during like medieval times, like there was like that surf build where you had like more of like a chiseled, like sort of like elongated face.
Right.
Physiognomy?
Wombology.
No, physiognomy is
Study of Wumbo. It's
Thank you.
first grade.
BRB.
And he was never seen again.
you had me thinking about it because you said expectorating.
No, but that's like legit in the song. Gaston busts out that word.
Well, because they say that no one spits like a stone.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying Gaston knowing that big of a word, right?
Oh well, yeah, that's
But then also earlier in the movie when he's looking at the town from afar, and he's talking about Belle, he's like, she has that, and he struggles for the word, and then LeFou says, "Je ne sais quoi," and he says, "I don't know what that means." Je ne sais quoi is French. The movie is set in France,
clearly his Gaston is an Englishman.
and je ne sais quoi literally means, it's like I don't know how to say it, or I don't know what to say, basically.
So Cyrus would be at maximum brightness. Which
I think I
is,
have him set already, don't I?
it seems to be at the minimum right now.
Oh yeah, because you ignited it during combat. So what does it go up to? 30-30?
30-30.
Yeah, you ignited it during combat, so you only had the
Yeah.
minimum.
It,
Then.
it takes an action to increase its size.
Yeah. Yeah. Um.
And once Zaren's rock went out, I would recast light on it. It only lasts an hour.
Okay. Uh.
Actually, I think it's a piece of garlic right now.
I thought you threw the clove of garlic down the.
That was a different
I
clove of garlic.
almost.
Yeah, he stole. He threw a clove. He had a bulb.
I almost called the whole something not nice. Because
So
I'm a
yeah, like
degenerate.
I'm so mad. I'm assuming success. So okay, I guess. Rebecca, as you walk down the tunnel, a dim light engulfs further back behind you and ahead. Actually, it's just like a sickly glow because you have bright light. So there's like a sickly glow inside your area. And I need everyone to make a.
Oh god, sickening radiance.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Oh. Oh no.
You can use a key point to reroll saves, I believe. If you're proficient in all saves.
Wait, is this a magical effect?
Oh yeah, is this a magical?
This is a magical effect. Yes.
5th level or lower?
No.
Okay.
No, it is higher
Then
than the 5th.
I know I can reroll it. I
Sickening
just want to
radiance
find
is
the
his 5th
ability so
level
I can
spell.
post it.
Oh god! What is this?
Hold on. It's not stillness of
Alright, sickening
mind.
radiance is 4th level. Then what the fuck is this?
Hard to say, isn't it?
Probably just upcasted sickening radiance.
Yeah, it's a 12th level sickening radiance. No, the max you can do raw is 10th level.
Tom did say he'd be back.
I'm here.
Trying to find.
Hey, Tom, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Sure can. Sorry, I'm in the middle of like talking with my dad too. I'm so sorry.
You're
You
good.
said
I'm
saving
very
throw?
sorry.
Con save.
Oh yeah, con. You can use Drunkard's Luck, I think, Dylan.
Is oh yeah. Attack roll or
Isn't it
saving
save?
throw and have that's if I have disadvantage. No, I found
Yeah.
it. It was because it was in between things. It's Diamond Soul.
You have to take the second result, so you can't spin multiple key
Right.
to keep re-rolling. But it's kind of like an
I'll take
Indomitable.
that.
Okay. Okay. So
Oh,
yeah, let's actually.
did he pass? He did. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
I would have gotten a D4, right, because of your
yeah,
I was
aura.
I was
everyone
literally
has
about to say
Not a
more.
d4, a plus 4.
Yep. So, Zaren's already includes the +4.
No, I know. I'm saying this for Dylan though,
Yep.
because he's right
Yeah.
next to me.
Yeah. So all of you would be within the 10 feet because you're just walking down this tunnel. I just hadn't moved everyone else up after Beck moved up. So Dylan's is really a 23, and Rebecca's is really a 19.
What would it be?
And I need I need to roll for Bucky real quick.
Bucky's about to fucking die.
Poor Bucky. At least he gets the
at least he gets the
4.
+4. Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally.
That might actually save him. We'll find out.
If this is Sickening Radiance, it's 46 on a fail, or half as much on a success.
I mean, minimum damage. He might only be knocked prone, or I mean, knocked unconscious.
If you fail, you also take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, so he has exactly a +0. So we'll do the +4 from Zarin.
Okay.
Bucky is
rolls
a
a 23.
Chad.
As a sickly radiance encompasses the entire tunnel and stays. So yeah, do the damage dice. Ghostly skulls float in the area as Morgan and Bucky take half damage.
Oh god.
Morgan, you take 31 damage, necrotic damage.
Very bad.
Is gone.
We should have let the Mind Flayer eat Bucky.
Rebecca and Zarin, you take 62 points of necrotic damage.
What?
It's weird. It updated
62?
not on my token.
62.
But it's
Yeah, my
on my sheet.
token's not updating, but my sheet does.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's on the sheet, it's fine.
I don't know why that would be a thing. Maybe pop down your own token instead of the one I copied and pasted over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now you can't see. Let me drop Rebecca in. Okay.
Damn it, the one
Let me
time I
drop
need
a new
one.
Morgan in. Try doing it now and see if it updates now, Dylan.
It's updated, yeah. The fuck? 2 Zarins?
They're
But
coming
God,
to your town.
62.
Bucky's dead.
Bucky insta-died.
Does
Does his body disappear, or does...
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's just gone.
Oh my god.
The glow in the skulls are still here. For the sake of timing on this,
We'll enable
I need everyone
turn-based
to.
mode.
We're going to enable turn-based mode.
Yo, it's like Baldur's.
Yep.
Oh boy.
See, that's one thing that I know in the future I'm gonna hate. Any new person I introduce to D&D will be like, just like Tom. Wow, it's like Baldur's, because it's like the fucking Fortnite phenomena.
Bro,
I mean, it's the
Oh,
same thing that
John
happened with
Wick.
Critical Role.
I've literally been playing D&D for what, 5 years now at this point.
I know you're joking. I'm just saying that someone will say that and genuinely
Unironically.
mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mean
Yeah.
exactly like what happens because of Critical Role?
It does happen because of Critical Role, but and Stranger Things. But
And Stranger Things.
probably Stranger Things more than Critical Role, because at least the people going into Critical Role already liked D&D.
Let me just tell you, in the original Ready Player One, not the new movie,
Yeah.
the big bad was you had to fight a Sararak at one point. It was either a Sararak or Vecna, one of the two.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure it was a Sararak.
I had to fight that
Tom, can we
fucking
get that?
eye.
Can we get that initiative roll?
Yes. I had to fight that fucking eye thing earlier, Dylan.
You mean the
The
Gazer?
spectator?
Oh, Spectator, yeah.
Yeah, the spectator. I was like, Beholder? And I'm like, oh no. Thank
It
God.
is a Beholder Kin.
Yes.
Morgan.
Is
Well, actually, no, because it was Rebecca that triggered it, so we're going to start there. Rebecca, you've used your walking. You've used your movement. And actually, you're there because Bucky was there.
Yeah. Zarin, do you have Dispel Magic?
I don't have it readied,
Fuck! We gotta get out of here.
and I also can't say.
No, you. Oh, give him the light. 2020. Also,
You're giving off light. There's
yeah,
light being
you
given off.
should be
I
able
don't
to
know why.
see.
My
It
screen is
doesn't.
completely black.
Are you in the top left corner?
I am in fact in the top left corner.
How can you not see?
Do you see the pings?
I will. Yeah, I can see the pinks and I can see my icon, but everything else is black.
Okay, so then he doesn't have the vision on his token.
He does, though. I'm looking at it. I'll
Okay.
give him his own light, which he has. Can you see anything now?
Yes.
It's weird. Every time he's on a new map, we have to do that for him again because he doesn't have or something like that. Because like,
Rebecca, I'm turning off your light for just a second, just so I can. I'm troubleshooting this real quick. I'm looking at his.
I don't know why it's like this, but I
it's not
can
the
see
first
it.
time he
Oh
said
no,
this
it's
though.
because when I placed down the new Rebecca token, Rebecca wasn't giving off light. It's on me.
Oof.
This one was on me. Rebecca, you have your action and bonus action.
Uh, action. Just. I'll use a spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself because that did 62% of my HP. That'll have to do. All right. And then bonus action dash, I guess.
Dashing further in or dashing back out?
Well, we gotta get down. Should we retreat or continue forward, guys?
Uh, is it safe? I mean,
I don't know.
we might
Either
have
we
to keep
continue
going.
on in this death fog or we return to what was safe.
How are you looking, Rebecca?
Not great, but I did heal myself. I'm no longer bloody.
Okay. What about you, Morgan?
I'm all right. Look, if the fog, I mean, I could probably just hold my breath and scout ahead if you want me to.
No, this is light. It's not fog.
No, you said death fog.
Yeah, I called it death fog because let's see, that's as far as I can get with a bonus action dash.
Say from the side you can see, the skulls stop. Um, the skulls look like they stop roughly here.
Where?
The red line.
I don't see a red line.
What?
Is it on GM layer?
No, I'm on
Oh,
token
from
layer.
back. Okay. They stop back there. Um, yeah, I've made the choice of moving forward, so
I would let you retcon that because I didn't give that information in time.
yeah, we can. I wouldn't even be able to make it out. So risk. And if I go forward, I might be able to get out of it. I just can't tell if it ends sooner or not.
Yeah, you don't know where it's originating from exactly.
Like it could be originating from like right here. Which means it would end about there. But it also could be originating over here. be 120 foot sphere.
Be originating from the bottom right corner of the map.
Yeah, could be originating anywhere.
It could be originating from Troll Skull.
Oh my god. I have to make a choice, and the choice could kill the party or it could not. I don't know. Oh god, this is a lot of pressure. I'm gonna try forward.
Okay. Let me switch over to Becca Vision. You think you might just be able to see the end of the skulls and sickly light
From like
ahead of you,
going that way or
like over on this side.
that way. Okay.
You're not positive, but you think you can see the end there.
Okay. Not only having 40 feet of movement really sucked.
I mean, your movement is what triggered it. Is why I said that. Rebecca, I need a con saving throw.
Oh, it's at the end of your turn. Might fucking die. I'm probably gonna die. Let's go.
Again?
Rebecca, you take 30 points of damage, of necrotic damage.
Alright.
Zarin, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go try and look for. Actually, can I use this as my bonus action? Yeah, oh yeah. I just fucking forgot to replenish this. I'm gonna use my land hands on myself.
Okay. How many points?
I'll use 25.
Okay.
So, all right. So, sorry, quick minute. I wish I had a fucking calculator button on this keyboard. Oh yeah, I'll be perfect. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go try and look for Rebecca.
Okay. So lay on hands an action or bonus action, sorry.
It's an action.
Lay on hands is a. Yeah.
No dash for you.
That's fine.
Okay. I need you to make a. Well, do you have a bonus action you wish to do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I need you to make a con saving throw, please. And I believe you can see Rebecca now that you rounded that corner.
Yeah.
Zarin, you take
Rebecca, I'm coming.
42 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
This is brutal.
You said 42?
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm at exactly 42 health. Okay.
Are you
After the
down?
damage,
That's
you mean, right?
No. I mean, like, I went all the way down to 42.
Oh, it did exactly half your health.
I did
That's
exactly
funny.
half my health.
Yeah, I still have access
That's
to a
kind of
token.
funny.
I watched
Mine
it go
did
from
half my
84 to
health.
42.
I went from
All right.
60 to 30.
So that's 35.
That's hilarious.
And then I can get 20. So that would be my regular. And then I'm going to bonus action. Am I allowed a bonus action or like I can, right? The spell's not
Yeah,
preventing
you
that.
have a full turn. You have your full turn.
Okay. I'm going to step of the wind. And let's see.
I think the end is this way. I don't know for sure. I'm pointing down
15.
that way.
Oh, fuck. 15.
Rebecca would be pointing the. Oh, I'm not on. I'm on hide.
I'm pointing down this hallway, saying I think it's that way.
It's another 30. Okay. And then
When you're there, you can definitely see the end of the skulls, Morgan, and it is like there.
okay. Morgan will, assuming like seeing Rebecca sort of peeking around the corner, just point in this direction. Is this way? And I did 15. That was 20. So that's 35. So I have 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then I still have my action. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 25. I think I still have.
So you're out of the sickly light and out of the skulls at this point. You do hear smashing noises from up ahead.
Smashing noises.
Smashing.
25.
Smashing.
Which means I have. How is that 35? How's that jump 20? There we go. I go 30. 30 exactly, so I'll go right there. How do you say I do that again? I hold Alt and then. No,
No.
that's
When you
that
pick
one.
up your token, right click.
Uh,
Like after you're holding while you're holding your token in your hand,
right.
right click.
Yeah, it just kind of keeps pulling me back in place. It doesn't actually let me move with it.
Don't hold right click. Just tap right click after you're holding yourself.
Ah. Oh boy. Oh boy. He would just oh shit, and then just kind of like come to a skid.
So Morgan, rushing into the room where the smashing is coming from, you see a hulking, mobile mass of jumbled stone standing on top of a natural rise in this cavern. It's currently using its what you could best describe as fists to smash something to a pulp on the ground. You also see a very old forge with a rusty anvil sitting in front of it. Um,
Yeah. Oh boy.
and let me add a turn for that thing real quick. Do do do. Morgan, you watch as it finishes smashing, and it grabs a small shard of some sort of crystalline material and just puts it into its mouth. It then begins picking up pieces of what it was beating up, which now that it's standing up, you notice that it was destroying a stone golem, and just begins sticking the arms and head and stuff onto itself, and they merge into it.
Oh.
Um,
Does it like notice me?
it it looks at you and then just continues taking pieces and sticking them onto itself. Now that you're getting a better look at it, this thing looks like it was a stone golem that has just been adding to itself.
Stone Golem
Oh, God.
Highlander.
And I think now it's a 10-foot tall mess. You do notice that the heads of it all are formed to look like the images of Hallister that you've been seeing throughout the Undermountain.
This annoys him.
Rebecca.
Zarin, when you get to the junction, just go straight. Don't turn right.
Okay.
It's 40 feet. And bonus action dash. And I'm safe out of it. There. Oh.
I thought dashing was action.
It is.
Rogues
It
get
is
cunning action.
But I have this.
Oh, you're a rogue. Okay. Yep.
I'm a
Yep.
roguelog.
Yep.
Yeah, roguelog.
And I need more HP. I'm so low. I'm using another 5th level spell to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Jesus.
Perfectly balanced.
As
That's
all
all
things
they
should
shouldn't be. Shunk.
Okay. And that would be your full turn. Rebecca, you also be like here now that it's picking up the pieces. See this abomination. Zarin.
All right, we're gonna go right to here. Yeah.
Gonna dash.
Yeah, I guess I'll dash. Yeah.
Would you like to dash or would you like to lay on hands?
Yeah, either. Yeah,
If
you have a. That's a difficult choice, actually.
yeah, either you move as far as you can and hope you don't die, or heal yourself so that you can hope on your next turn that you can move further than you currently can to get out of this. Hopefully,
I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
He's gonna touch
Okay.
himself.
Again. The
How many
last
are you giving yourself?
the last 30.
Okay.
So put myself back up to 72.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I mean, bonus action. I don't know that you have anything unless you have like a potion.
Mm.
Don't know that you
That's like
have
the
any
one
potions
thing
though.
we didn't buy a lot or any of.
Yeah.
That was a big mistake on our part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed the save, didn't I?
You did me.
Fuck.
Okay. You lucked out with almost minimum damage.
Oh,
Not
nice.
really, but very low rolls on all the die. You take 21 points.
I'll take that. I 100% take that. He
You
goes,
have to.
you
No.
lucked out like he's genuinely trying to kill me.
What are you talking about? Bean's always trying to kill us. Haven't you figured that out yet?
Yeah, I know, literally. He's like, this encounter doesn't have enough fucking giants in it.
You know,
Why do you think he bought Bigby's?
right?
Bro, when we
Wait
were in
till
the
you see.
church,
Remember the troll? Remember the troll, Dylan, with all the.
Oh no! I
no,
don't
no.
need that vile amalgamation.
When we were in the church and we went through the whole like first like squad of people, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, there's more people banging on the other door, and I'm like, this motherfucker really wants to kill us.
The cult wanted to kill us, to be technical.
Right.
Y'all are being a real thorn in the side of the cult. Let's be clear here. Morgan.
Okay. This thing hasn't made a hostile action towards him, but he's gonna like turn and look at Rebecca and just like hoping that this thing hasn't noticed him yet? Question mark. But putting like a finger to his lips and like, kind of like putting his hand as if to like, try and be sneaky.
I mean, I'm fucking glowing, so.
Uh-oh. He kind of like puts his like, well, you could probably maybe kind of sort of see it. I don't know, because there's
Oh,
that
I can
wall
definitely
in the
see
way.
it.
Oh yeah. He doesn't know if you can or not though, so he would just be like,
Yeah, her eyes are wide.
Shit, what am I gonna do? I don't want to just start like attacking this thing. Can I like uh get over to here? 1, 2, 3, here. And like stealth maybe?
So the only place in this room with something to hide behind would pretty much be like if you
Uh,
tried to hide behind the anvil or in the forge.
so then Morgan will just stand over here and like wait
Be
and
quiet.
see what it does. Yeah, he'll just be quiet, wait and see what it does mainly. Actually, fuck, I don't have Tinker's tools. I really want to try and unjam my gun.
Shame Warren left.
I know. Wait, did he leave stuff with us?
He left the chime of opening with you for sure.
Yeah, that's the only thing he left.
God damn it. Yeah, he'll just stand there for now.
Okay.
I'll be right
The
back.
golem, the abomination looks around the room, seems uninterested in either of you, and finishes putting parts on itself from the destroyed stone golem, and then just kind of steps over here and faces uh like this way. Rebecca,
Um, I'm actually gonna move back. In case Zarin ends up falling unconscious, like right here or something. Um, so I can use my healing light on him when if he gets into range and isn't okay. Also, I don't have my
so are you like
devil.
holding healing light? Is healing light in
It's a
action?
bonus action.
Okay,
I'll
so you
have to
can't.
do it my next turn, and also I don't have my devil sight.
I'm going to scream.
Yeah,
There
there
you
we
go.
go.
All right,
Now I can see down here.
Zarin. You cannot see the end of the light that way, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't go that way.
Where we dropping, Zarin?
Well, I think I'm gonna do like yeah, like literally right there. Here.
And then if you
And
action
You
then
dash,
see Rebecca
you
ahead of
can
you.
get out. Yeah, if you action dash.
yeah, I'll action dash. I still have to make the save though, right?
Not if you get out before the end of your turn.
I'm gonna dash.
Dashing.
Dashing. Ah, that was horrible.
Yep. There's a giant stone golem in the other room, but we don't know if it's hostile. It
Okay.
seems passive. It doesn't like
Okay.
other
I think
stone golems.
I think at this point it would hit you all that Bucky's gone.
Wait, where's Bucky?
Oh. Oh, the poor little bastard.
He's gone?
I didn't even hear him hit the floor.
Oh my god.
Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just the rune on that door is recharged for another person to get Bucky.
So let's Rebecca, you would see the metal hand just like clamped to your shirt.
The metal hand.
The metal hand that y'all bought for Bucky.
Oh. Um. I'll like touch it. Is it like moving on its own, or is it just?
No, it's like while he was dying, he reached out and just grabbed onto your shirt before he disappeared.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
that's so
god.
fucking sad, Bean. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll take the hand and put it in my
It's Rebecca. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I'll put
No,
it.
stop
I'll
it.
put it in my backpack. Bucky's. We'll bury it outside Troll Skull. Alright, I guess move forward.
Okay. Yeah, so the golem's just still
Chilling.
staring off that way.
Okay. He's staring this direction.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk
I'll use an action to regain a spell slot.
over here.
Okay. You see a narrow cave tunnel.
Hmm. Uh,
I'll wave at the golem. Give it a friendly
The
wave.
golem does not respond.
Okay. I'll follow Morgan.
why is Aaron in the wall?
I mean
Not
your
in the wall.
walls.
He's over here.
He's in the wall for me.
That sounds like a skill issue, Dylan.
I'm gonna start going
Your
down
your,
this way.
your eyes are having a skill issue.
You're obviously not proficient in perception.
Don't you fucking gaslight me.
He was
'Cause then I'll
not in the
show
wall.
He
you.
wasn't in the wall.
He was in the wall for me. It was weird. And what was weird about it too was that I could move his token until whoever moved it moved it.
I moved it.
And I watched it move from the wall to where it was to where we were, which was wild.
I mean your walls.
He
These
was like right.
walls.
He was right. Hold on, I
Goddamn
can't do it
walls.
because like he was right here. That's where he was.
So as you get to that bend in the cave that Morgan was leading through, uh, you just hear howling wind up ahead.
Must be a griffin.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Have you not seen that?
Is he from Lazy Town?
No. Bark and Son.
And so you said the wind is just howling?
Winds
Bad.
howling.
Wind's howling.
You can't feel the wind here, but you can hear the wind howling up ahead.
I'm gonna walk up to here.
Hold on, my friends mentioned something about. This is giving me Tune of the Nine Gods vibes, which is also a kind of a lich made thing. Um, my friends told me about this room that had howling winds that made people insane. So just be careful.
All right.
He goes, I'm already insane.
Proceeds to walk into a wind room.
Is it coming from here?
It seems to be coming from the chasm ahead of you. Yeah, you see the room open up into a very large area. As you're walking out, you notice there's something large and somewhat spherical on the ground up here.
Hmm.
However, also as you enter this room,
If only our paladin would stay with us.
Sorry, looking at my feet.
light level.
What are you, a baby? You ever notice how they just stare at their feet and start cracking up?
Down below you, or I mean to your right. This whole room has stalagmites and stalactites hanging. Below you, you see a roughly 100-foot tall giant stalagmite.
Oh, what? Tom, what was that?
What was what?
You did a 320 something movement. You went like
Uh,
this.
I can promise you he went further than that.
It was actually 780 feet.
you see a giant 100-foot tall stalagmite, on top of which is a giant circular lozenge of crystal. Um, and then above that is another 60-foot tall stalactite hanging down. And that's the big thing you can see down here, Dylan.
Yep. So the big room, kind of freaky. He's gonna walk up towards that orb first.
Oh wait. What's your passive again?
19.
19. Okay. Um
Minus 16.
yeah. So you would notice when you see the crystal, the giant crystal. Uh it is very familiar to you. You can see that it has a rune floating inside of it that seems to always be facing you.
It's a power up.
The big one over here.
Yeah. Yeah, the one at the top of between the stalagmite and the stalactite.
He wanted to go over here, but as he surveyed the room for a moment longer and realized that this thing that was there that he had seen but not recognized until this moment, he's going to go in here
What the
and take a
fuck is
step
it?
out.
That's the symbol that he can see floating in the.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's for clarity. It's not right there. That's just where I drew it for y'all to see what it looked like.
The demon rune. Can't trick me, Bean. I know how
Does
these
Morgan
things
say
work.
anything about recognizing what he's seeing, or is he just walking into this room?
Well, he'd take a step forward, right? And then he would turn to Rebecca and he'd go, all right, this is going to sound a little crazy, but I may or may not have had a visit last night from Elastri. And she told me that I needed to seek that rune stone, the same one that Silverhand was telling us about, that could help prevent the cultists from going, you know, taking the big sleep.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she said that it looks well like that. And then he points up towards the massive thing all the way down there. It's like,
That's awfully convenient. Not
I
that I'm
mean,
saying
gods
that's a
work in
bad
mysterious
thing.
ways.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like that's crazy.
I
This
mean,
whole
I'll
time,
take a
all you're
W.
hearing over Morgan, because of Morgan just talking at regular volume, is just the wind going.
Wait,
Then
what?
Morgan yells the whole thing again. You're right next to the howling wind chasm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
imagine like Morgan's trying to say it normal volume at first, and then
What?
Becca's like, "I can't hear you." So Morgan just yells the whole
My
thing.
bad! And then he
Crystal,
repeats
we need
everything.
to get. Oh. Maybe I should start sleeping more so I actually get premonitions and visions and stuff.
How would you be able to do that? Your god is like locked up or something, right?
That's true.
Technically, Rebecca doesn't follow a god; follows a middleman.
Oh no, I don't follow them.
Hi.
I hold them in high respect. I don't worship like it's like the lowest form of worship it could pretty much.
Let's be clear here, Beck. If Guillemot was making a party, do you think you'd be a companion or a follower?
I would be a follower.
The way how you said that, just so like downtrodden.
Because I'm so not on his power level.
Is that my character is a bare minimum theist, just so that I'm not an atheist, so that I don't wind up in the fucking brick wall, circa Pink Floyd.
Another brick in the wall. But
Yeah, just another brick
originally she
in
used to
the
think the
wall.
gods were just very powerful entities that don't deserve any worship because like they're just people with more power.
Some of them were in fact people that got more power than everyone else.
Markle,
Isn't Yeah,
Bane,
Mistra was a human.
Mistra, yeah, Merkel, Bane,
Mistra, one of the
all,
most powerful.
Raven Queen.
yeah.
We don't know that.
I don't know.
Mojo can
Don't know how.
confirm.
No, I mean, isn't the Raven Queen like we don't really know the true origin?
Not really.
There's like just lots of rumors.
It's just I think the only thing that is confirmed is that she was mortal, and that's it.
She was mortal, yeah.
But see, the thing is that like Mercer took her and then like made her, and then right because there's two of them. What's his one again? Is it also the Raven Queen or is it something else?
The matron of ravens.
Yeah, same shit. Same shit. Was a mortal goddess of death. Too many of them were people. And honestly, I'm starting to think Lathander, Shar, and Saloon were all people too.
Shar and Saloon are
Not
probably
Saloon. Not Saloon.
yeah. Shar and Saloon are not were never mortals. They were definitely born divine.
Yeah, so Saloon predates Toril.
No, Lathander was a person because he took the throne portfolio of what was it called? It's not Illimatter. It's like
No, but he was already
Adamanter.
a sun god before he took that. Just when Amalthator passed into
Sovereign card.
obscurity, he took his
Sovereign God.
portfolio as well. Yeah, when he took the great boat ride west, because he
Oh,
was
to the
ring
lands of the
bearer.
Undying.
Yeah, because
He
he
went
was
to
a ring
Valinor.
bearer.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing with Sam. Went there long after.
All right, I'll dump 5d6 into myself because I am fucked up still.
No, walk over here.
14. Okay. How's Zarin looking?
So Zarin is bloodied.
I'll dump 5d6 into him.
Thank you.
I'd help, but I have no means of healing, unfortunately. Wait a second. That's
You can
not
heal
true.
yourself.
I can heal myself, but I do have
Fuck
something that
off.
can heal you guys.
You get 24.
I'll get
Bean.
Yes.
Let me check something on my sheet real quick before I ask you this question.
25.
Zarin also has the devotee sensor, but we pretend it doesn't exist.
I use it.
The healing
Not the
property.
bonus effect of it.
We do have potions. We have 2 potions of greater healing.
Well, I
How are
just-
you looking, Morgan and Rebecca?
Rebecca is fine now. She's
Okay,
not
because I
100%, but she's a solid 70%.
I did have something I wanted to use.
I have no treats. I cannot give them treats.
How
I
are you
will do
looking,
that on the
Morgan?
next short rest. I'm fine.
Okay, because I can use Cure Wounds on both of you.
No, that's fine. Save your spell slots.
Yeah, save it.
My healing lights don't take spell slots.
Okay.
The fuck was that? That just flew by.
Oh my god. I just saw that too. What the fuck was that?
I'll move out.
Would
It-
Morgan passively notice anything moving down there?
What is that?
Morgan would see a small creature scurrying around.
Is this thing giving off light?
The giant lozenge is giving off light.
Is that actually how it's described, or is that what you're calling it?
That's what the shape of a diamond is called. Like the 3D stereotypical diamond cut.
Oh. I
That
could
that
have said
shape is
Chaos
called a
Emerald.
lozenge. Yeah, it's Chaos Emerald. It is giving off light. This thing is not really correct on how much light it's giving off. So let me adjust that because it's 120 feet in the air. It's not. Yeah, so it's really giving off more like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving over there.
Yeah. Now that I'm closer, what the fuck is that? Don't move it
Uh,
away from me. I can see it. Well, I did see
no,
it.
it's running around.
It's in the
Make
shadow.
a make a perception check.
Can I help
Try to
him?
figure out what that
I'll add
is.
a d6 to that. Because I don't think Tom said it in time.
I did say it before you rolled it.
You said it as I was rolling it. I don't know if people allow
I'll,
that.
I'll give Tom
Okay.
the ability to help.
Then can I withdraw my knowledge of a past life?
Sure.
Nice.
Rebecca and Morgan passively knows that this is it's a small draconic entity. You've seen some wizards have things like this before.
Oh, a pseudo dragon?
It's a pseudo dragon.
Oh, hey, I can make a Andromeda look like that.
Yes. Not to
They
be confused with the fairy dragon you've seen before.
yes. They're intelligent, but they can only communicate through telepathic emotions, which is why I don't have Andromeda look like that.
Oh, my dad's calling me 1 sec.
Excuse me.
It does
See him
understand.
run out. You see him run out, and they eat something off the floor.
It does understand
He scurries into the
Draconic,
shadow.
so Morgan, you should be able to talk to it.
Yeah, sure. He'll pull out like a ration and take out like any bits of, I assume, dried meat in it. I always kind of picture it as like a combination of like hardtack pemmican and like, I don't know, beef jerky. So he just pulls out the jerky bits and kind of like comes to about right here and starts like laying a little trail until it's like right next to him and Rebecca.
Okay. Pull out
And they
some
kind of
jerky. You open up your
crouches
ration. You
down.
pull out like the jerky and like some hard cheeses. Spread them around.
I'll set my sword down on the ground next to me and kind of kneel down next to Morgan to look as unthreatening as possible.
Okay. Runs over and eats it and like keeps looking up at you.
Hey, buddy.
Munch, munch. Nibble, nibble. Runs away a few steps.
Hey, you all alone down here?
They speak telepathically. It's limited telepathy. Communicates simple ideas and emotions, images telepathically. Uh, Morgan, you just get the idea of friend
Yeah,
when you
we
ask
could
that
be
question.
friends.
Like as an answer to that question, you just get the idea of a friend.
Oh, the idea of a friend. Oh, meaning like he has a friend here.
You think you're not entirely sure.
Um, do you have a
Runs up and eats a
friend
piece of
here?
jerky.
Or do you want to be friends? Because we could be friends.
Uh, you get like this little kid's crayon drawing in your head of him on someone's shoulder,
Oh, you're someone's
some guy's
familiar.
shoulder.
Oh, I don't see that.
um,
I think he only sends it to one person. I don't think it's like Illithids where they say everything to everyone, like where they can just be to everyone at
It
once.
doesn't say it can't.
It doesn't say it can't,
It can choose.
but
I
the
imagine it
simple
can
idea.
choose.
Yeah,
can
Morgan's the one asking the questions, so I'd say it's probably going with just him right now.
can I meet your friend so that we can become friends too?
Uh, Make a persuasion roll at advantage, Morgan.
Yes, I am the Dragon Whisperer.
No. This dragon finds out what your second nickname is.
Oh no.
Morgan, the Urban Mervin, Slayer and Whisperer of Dragons.
Oh, don't
Um,
think that he won't add that title.
Slayer
it'll
and
eat, it'll
Whisperer
eat
of
another
Dragons.
piece of jerky and then like run back several steps. Uh,
Wait a minute, Morgan. What if it's
you feel an emotion of uncertainty.
what if the friend is the lich?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know a lot about a lich, but
Chomp chomp.
if he is, that doesn't mean that he's bad necessarily, right? Like, there's good witches,
Lich.
liches. Yeah, there's good liches, right?
I imagine there is. Like there's I imagine there's bad metallic dragons and good chromatic dragons, just incredibly rare.
Right. So maybe he could just help us get the Spelljammer, and we don't even have to go through the genies.
Yeah, maybe.
If it comes back around again, Morgan will just kind of like with like a cat like hold his hand out for him to sniff.
Oh, I thought you were about to say just hold him down.
No,
Chokehold
God,
it.
yeah, yeah. I chokehold my cat every day. No,
No, you roll the cat onto its back and then you put your hand on its belly until it starts clawing your forearm.
yeah, they go.
Morgan, how about you tell the little pseudo dragon that I have a familiar of my own. Just she's just not with me right now because she's off doing important medical stuff.
Okay, little buddy. My friend Rebecca here has a little buddy like you. But she glows. and she's like a little ball of light. But we're good people. We we're friends.
Runs over here and eats something off the floor.
It's kind of weird that he just get left down here on his own. This
I don't think he's left on his own. I think maybe just watching the rune.
mm,
Is that what you're doing down here? Just keeping an eye on the giant floating orb?
Um,
I don't know if it can understand me.
Rebecca, in your head, you see, you get the you get the idea of like running around and eating.
Oh, I'm just hungry. Um, can I try and use that link to send back an image of me and Andromeda just having a good time?
Okay, because of your thing with Andromeda, make an Arcana check.
Oh, fuck. I'll roll a d6. I don't think it'll work, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the same kind of connection as you're used to with Andromeda,
Damn it.
and you're just not able to feel like it's really working.
hey, little buddy, the big
Can I? Go ahead. Sorry.
the big glowy up there, as he points up to the to the lozenge. Um, is that your friends?
Um, you get a feeling of uncertainty.
Doesn't know.
Uh, Tom, can I see you in secrets, please?
Of course.
This is weird.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't really keep Andromeda as a pseudo dragon. It's a bit difficult for others to communicate with them. If you're actually the familiar owner, um, familiar mat. No, that sounds worse. If you're the one the familiar's bonded to, you can just telepathically communicate with them like no problem. But for others, it's a bit more of a challenge.
um, well, yeah, I don't really know about all that, but I feel bad that this little guy is just kind of down here, seemingly alone, scurrying around. I'm assuming eating bugs.
I'm not quite sure what he's eating.
I don't know what he's eating either. I feel like when Bean gets back, I'm gonna have to ask him what else he's been running around and eating. There's got to be something in here. There's no
I
way
feel
there's
like
that
we're
many
in the
bugs.
process of being ambushed by the Lich right now. That's why he pulled Tom off, because right now he's having a private interaction with her.
One of y'all's gonna need to play Tom for a bit.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's what that was.
here I thought we were being ambushed by the Lich and he was having a private interaction with her.
I mean that too.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, there's actually
Uh,
another one of those auras right under your feet now.
I took him last time. You take him back.
I'll take him.
Um, Bean, what has he been going around eating besides the food that I put out for him?
So you wouldn't have been able to passively tell. Like I'd say you could make a check if he goes again,
Probably gonna beat the little bugs.
but
Yeah, if he
you have not been
actively
able to
goes to do it
passively tell
again,
with what it is.
I wanna try and see what it is if he does it.
Okay,
Trying to take control of Zarin.
I just gave control.
I've assumed direct control.
It might be saving still.
No, I got it. I'll use the other 30, so gotta take that off.
So it will. Exactly.
Oh my god.
It projects stuff into your mind that you, Morgan, that you take to mean that it's time for it to go home.
Can I come with?
Uh, okay, make another persuasion check at advantage.
Very good. Oh,
No.
dang. Wait. Is this an ability check?
Yes.
This is an ability check.
Oh,
Using a
never
key to
mind.
reroll.
No. I have to have disadvantage on it. Can't do it.
I mean, you do have an inspiration die from playing Zarin last week.
Oh, then I definitely have to use that. Persuasion.
Okay. It's just a small.
Yo!
The best possible roll you could do.
Okay, with that, let's take a 5-minute break real quick.
Oh, you gotta figure
While I
something
figure out what
out.
this means.
It's like
Yeah,
there's no
I gotta figure out what
possible
this
way.
means.
I didn't plan for this.
You never plan for Morgan social encounters.
Yeah, no, you really don't.
I mean, it's possible I could have done the same thing, but I assumed it didn't understand common.
I mean, but it wasn't just like this one persuasion check because it's like the whole thing,
The whole interaction,
the
yeah.
food and everything. Which again, anyone could have done, but it's just Morgan seems to
Be the one that
throw me
does
for a
it.
loop with social interactions.
Yeah. It's like, why do you do the things that don't seem possible, but you end up doing
And now
them?
he's a wanted man.
See, like, I would have to honestly say that Morgan is probably the character of all of my characters that is the closest to how I am. Because, like, I do that a lot sometimes. Like, I just go and, like, have conversations with random people and
And you claim to
somehow
be special forces and tell them that there's a war on.
no, but I mean, like, I've done like some funny shit. Um I was did I tell you guys the whole, like, I was messing with this one chick that was sitting behind us when I was up at Tom's for the concert?
No.
I'll
I
take
don't
this. No.
know.
Okay. So basically, we're sitting there, and I hear this girl, and, like, she was kind of drunk, right? And, like, she's starting to be, like, a little bit loud, and she's telling this story about her and her like girlfriend or whatever, and how they they were in, like, a Walmart parking lot, and she's just like, yeah, and then, so and so, like, decided to back the car up, and then she ran over this poor man's foot, and then we were so freaked out we didn't know what to do, so we didn't even stop. We just went and drove away, and she's like, that's a secret I have to take to my grave. We broke this man's foot with our car. So then, of course, me hearing this, and I'm like, Oh, I immediately turn around and go, I can't believe that was you. And she bought it. Like, she was like, because she was in that state, she was like, oh my God, was it really? I'm so sorry. I'm like, what are the odds? Like, I can't believe, like, you were the one. Like, oh, that's, yeah. And so I'm like, just kind of hamming it up a little bit. And then she's just like, oh, no. And like, her friends could tell that I'm fucking with her, but like, no one immediately tells her. And then she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm just messing with you. She's like, oh, are you? And I'm like, and then I just like turned around. I didn't say anything else. So now she has to like think in her head, oh, is he messing with me or not? So we get a little bit later on in the concert, and Tom tells me at one point or another, like, he's like, yeah, it ends at 10:30, but I want to try and be out of here like 9:45 or whatever. So then a few minutes after that, I guess, because we're not talking as loud, uh, she goes, yeah, like, I wonder what time this ends. Like, like, how long does it go on for? And then they all just started kind of like, like talking amongst themselves, like, yeah, like, when does it end? Like, like, we should try and find that out. So then I just go, I turn around and I go, it ends at 10:30. And they're like, oh, thank you. And then I'm like, oh, by the way, my foot was in a boot for 6 months. It really was the worst. And she, of course, again, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right. So, like, I just do stupid shit like that. Like, there was a dude later on, like, as we were walking out, the whole concert experience was ridiculous, but like in a positive way. There's this guy just walking. He's got a shirt that's like, "Who ate all the pussy?" So I just look at him, like, as I spot him in the crowd. I just go, "Me,
I
it's
remember that.
me."
Yeah, you
Yeah,
told
and then
me.
he falls to his knees. Why would you do that? So, and then there was just, yeah, but it was, I don't know. I'm a shitter. I like being a shitter, and Morgan is an avenue through which I can be a shitter in a fantastical universe. What did you send me? What is this? No, poor Link.
Also that debate because could be inspiration for Chef Ramsay.
I wish I was like good at editing photos or like drawing. I would just draw Morgan crying. Chef Ramsay like putting bread on either side of his face and him going, I'm an idiot sandwich.
It's the sauce.
Think you made the ingredients, the output worse than the input. You get less hearts than if you were eating the ingredients raw. I'm sorry, Chef Ramsay.
I'd commission an artist for that. Just this exact sequence of two images, but with Gordon Ramsay as a Cambion and Morgan being the one in between the pieces of bread with like a single tear in his eye instead of like looking
Can we
like
just
he'll.
edit like Badlands' face there?
Oh my God, that would be the way to do it. Yeah, put Badlands face there and give Gordon Ramsay Cambion horns and like redder skin than he already does because he's pretty red for a white guy. Like, look at how red his face is, God.
Morgan IRL. Okay.
I found an oversized zombie Gordon Ramsay.
It would have to be like that picture of Chugs, like just his face like that, because it looks like he's like just scream crying. Oh, that's the photo from when he broke the record. He chugged a liter of Mountain Dew in 6.8 seconds.
What's wrong with that man?
Remember, when chugging, you have to empty your lung of all air and then begin the chug. That way you're simultaneously taking in the liquid and the oxygen required to live.
As you do.
Yes, you do.
He also set the record for 1 liter of tomato juice.
He has a very egg-shaped head now that I'm like looking at multiple pictures of him from many angles.
He also had the most accurate Big Smoke order video.
Oh, did he really?
I'll have a number 9
Because
large.
all the competitive eaters that have YouTube channels did the Big Smoke order several years ago now. And he did it, and he actually dressed up as Big Smoke.
Oh my god, I see it 4 years ago. Badlands does the Big Smoke drive-through order.
He ate 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. You guys want anything? All right. Let's see how this goes. You ready to start it back up?
All right.
Yep.
Actually, give me 1 sec. I'm just typing something real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'll let that run. All right, I'm ready.
Morgan, you get very nervous acceptance.
Okay. He'll slowly stand up and I'll just say, all right, lead the way. Start following him.
You see a door open in the stalagmite here.
No?
And I'll say you're staying like just behind this creature.
I would have picked up the sword, by the way,
Okay.
and held it aloft like a torch now.
Standing in the doorway. Or actually, you can't see into the doorway until it gets like here. You see like the door opens up as the pseudo dragon's approaching. And standing in the doorway, you see
Rattle me bones!
Oh shit!
Wait, I see blue
Skeletor.
eyes. It's Skeletor. It's Doctor Doom after the atomic apocalypse.
it's actually a Sararak 2 of Electric Boogaloo.
Oh no.
Oh
He has a
no.
grudge against me. I killed his Atropal.
So they
Morgan
think
will.
that happened. Uh, does not look familiar to you, Rebecca.
Okay, that's good.
Which I imagine has been somewhat in the back of Rebecca's mind ever since hearing about a lich.
Yep.
Isn't Hallister
It's the
Blackblood
meaning of what
technically
you
a
are doing with
lich?
Ipsis.
Oh, he's human.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I talked to little buddy here, gave him some food, wanted to come meet you. I mean, I haven't done anything to him. That's his name, by the way? Ipsis? Oh, Ipsies.
go hard on Ipsies. Ipsies is a kind of little pseudo dragon.
That's the truth. Make a persuasion check on him.
Me?
No, Morgan. I mean,
Oh.
you're backing him up, so I guess Morgan has advantage.
Okay, cool.
Morgan started the answer, so I mean, it's Morgan doing the roll. I know Beck's better at
Oh, thank God!
persuasion. Okay. He doesn't look like he's going to attack you. Currently. Your answer placated him. What business do you have here?
So, oh boy, we came down
Are you
here.
with Hallister
God no.
or against him?
Oh, you've already answered that. Hopefully they're against them too.
Yeah.
That's very Morgan, though. Just immediately, no.
Fuck Hallister.
Not even think either. Morgan, make another persuasion roll at advantage. It's not a high DC.
Amazing.
Okay.
Not a high DC was actually a 30.
Right. So look, it's a long
Just
story.
crazy there.
We came into Undermountain, which I imagine you assume seeking glory and riches, but not really. We need Rebecca, what's it called again?
A Spelljammer.
We need a Spelljammer, right? And we got told that it was on the floor above this one. So we made our way down, not through all the floors, thank God, but we found the genie people and their musical
He gets
number.
fire in his eyes when you say about the genies.
Yeah, they sang, and one of them interrupted me to sing, and
Honestly, they're
I
kind of
mean,
dicks.
yeah, the dicks. And they're promising riches, and they want us to kill you, but honestly, I don't want to, because I don't really owe them anything. I mean, the mud method was nice, and I feel bad for but yeah, yeah. Also, that gem up there, is that yours?
Unfortunately not. And you'd be wise not to draw too much attention to it.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said.
Oh, are there other people here that want the gem?
Or is it, if we look at it too much, we die?
If there's too much attention on it, you might, have its owner start paying attention through it, and that wouldn't be good for any of us.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, so let's just not talk about it. Um,
mm,
yeah, do you by chance know where the Spelljammer helm for the Nautiloid that's upstairs was taken after the ship was portaled here?
Yes.
see, I told you. I told you we didn't have to deal with those Genie?
One was an Afridi. Was a Dow. The other was the water one. I forgot what the
Nope.
water one's called.
One was an Afridi and one was a...
No, it was a Dow, not a Afridi.
Nope.
It was Dow.
One... Oh yeah, it was Dow. It was Earth. You're right. You're absolutely
It
right.
was Dow and
Yeah.
water, because water and mud.
And water is a... It starts with an N.
Misfit.
Water, Genie, 5e. Merid.
Merit. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Would you be willing to part with the knowledge of the location of the Spelljammer?
Helm.
Helm.
We already know where the Spelljammer is.
Yeah.
So you're not here to destroy Alistair.
As much as I'd like to,
I think
for all
that's
the
beyond
crap
our
he's put me
capabilities.
through. Yeah, honestly. Look, there's this whole other thing going on where they're trying to bring back Tiamat and destroy the world, so that's why we need the Spelljammer in the first place.
We could put it on our
And
to-do list to destroy Hallister at some point.
yeah.
What's that thing when you have like a headache and you start rubbing behind your eye with 2 fingers? Like do
Rubbing
you
your
know what I'm
temple?
talking about? Yeah. Like where you start like when you're stressed or have a headache like that.
Yeah, rubbing your
He
temples.
just starts doing that, but it's you hear the sound of bone on bone.
Oh god.
You're not here to destroy him, but so it would be something that would irritate him.
His prize
Oh,
Spelljammer disappearing. I'm sure that would piss him off.
not the Spelljammer. It's useless. It's the chair. Um, sure, as long as you don't let it fall back to me.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I
If
don't know
this
your
leads
name,
back
so I
to
can't
me,
blame you.
if this leads back to me, you will all be dead.
Oh, I already have a lich with a hate boner for me, so I'd rather not have another one.
I hate that.
Say it won't be good for you or your families. Anyway,
Or our descendants.
if you are so lucky as to have them.
See, at least you're generous about that. You'll kill us faster, whereas with the Sararak, it'll just go after your family line down, like, continually tormenting them.
I feel like that's a name. No,
Other
'cause
liches
liches
would
give their
know
phylacteries to him. Yeah, liches literally give their phylacteries to him
to
to
hide
keep
in
them
his
safe.
maze. Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of hidden phylacteries in the Tomb of the Nine Gods, for
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah, we threw one in the lava, but it just started floating. Guess
Yeah,
that's not how you
yeah.
destroy it.
Well, it's a magic item. You got to do crazy shit to break magic items.
Well, and every phylactery
Has a
has
unique
a
way.
unique way that it has to be destroyed.
Oh, really?
It requires
Yeah,
legend lore,
so
I
like,
believe, to figure each one out.
uh, I think it require if I can't remember exactly. It requires a certain number of 10 days of study and research and experimentation, or it might be legend lore, but for some reason I want to say it's multiple castings of legend lore. Even like I'm not positive on that. But yeah,
A specific phylactery can be destroyed by striking it with 8 simultaneous disintegrate spells.
that is not canon in 5e apparently because that's not what it says in. Oh, one of them
Yeah,
specifically.
one of them.
I got you. Yeah.
You just had to get the number of disintegrates right. Guy before tried 7, and the guy after him did 9.
And he gave up.
They gave up.
It's real funny if it works that way and 9 doesn't work.
I mean, it's specific.
Yeah. Um. Oh. So you're no stranger to making powerful people irritated.
Yeah, I'm part of the
Then you'll have no
people.
problem with irritating Alistair in this regard.
Does he even get irritated?
Why do you think I'm here?
Is that like your sole mission? Is that why you became a witch?
Lich. There's a difference.
Right.
Witches are more like
One
hags.
second.
Sorry, what did you say, Pete? I didn't catch that.
You said 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I really like it's like Walter with the Gobalds.
Yeah, go on. It's a Morganism.
Although this one's more likely to have you end up as being a pile of ash.
Let's just say even being the top student of someone doesn't guarantee your safety.
Probably would see it as
Um,
competition.
but then why would he even take an apprentice in the first place?
Because there's always
2.
9 or 7. No, it's either 9 or 7. One of the two. It's not Sith.
Never 8.
Right. It's like, no, because then it would give away how many disintegrate spells you have to cast.
I mean, you can also learn from students too. So
Yeah, you can. You can. Um, I know you said not to talk about it, and like at this point, he kind of like he comes a little bit closer, like right about here, like kind of like whispering a little bit.
There is the flames in his eyes get bigger as you approach.
He doesn't like he pretends not to notice it because like he's not intentionally trying to do anything hostile. I know you said not to talk about it, but the glowy, and he kind of like looks up. Um, I may or may not need that to save my wife from a very unfortunate fate of dying. Um, and also preventing the other cultists from like also dying before we can interrogate them and find out what they plan to do with the whole Tiamat thing. And Alastri was like, "Yeah, that's what you need." So, would there be a way that wouldn't screw you over that we would be able to take that with us?
Well, so that big thing is like 12 foot across. You were told to get fragments of it.
Oh, fragments of it. Oh,
Yeah.
I just
So
need
you're not taking
fragments.
like the big 12-foot
there's no
diamond.
way in hell we're getting that
Oh,
out of
okay.
there.
Oh, okay. I just need fragments of it.
You get 12-foot. I'm just imagining trying to get out of Undermountain with a 12-foot magic diamond that the owner of it can look through if it has too much attention on it. It's basically the Eye of Sauron.
I'll put it on the
Um,
ring.
this I kind of saw fragments all the time. Just find them.
Oh, that's simple.
Ipsis eats them.
But is that what he was eating?
I thought he was eating bugs.
You goofy little guy. Could
He
you?
eats them. He eats them. The golems eat them. Well, one does.
Is it the
Um,
one that breaks the other ones?
yeah, so Morgan, you definitely think that it might be the thing you saw, the amalgamation golem eat.
The amalgamation troll.
Well,
Yes.
let's if we do find a
The troll
shard,
amalgamate.
if we do find one of Ipsum's snacks on the ground, let's put it in the bag of holding so it's in an entirely different dimension. So when we go past that thing, it doesn't get mad at us.
That would be a good idea. All
Do
right.
what you want with it. I don't care.
Also, was the glowy necrotic effect that we came down the giant worm tunnel uh, that happened on us? Was that you or was that Hallister?
Depends. Were the three of you when you came
There was 4.
down? Yes, that was me.
Ow.
Poor Bucky.
Yeah, we lost Bucky. At least he's free now from servitude.
I'll talk about that later,
Start
Morgan.
giving Dobby a death. Dobby is freedom.
I think this is a worse fate for Dobby. Morgan, I'll explain it later. Yeah. So uh, we'll find. Tell us where to find the helm, and we'll get out of your hair. Could you also potentially, if we go back up the way we came, turn off that necrotic effect?
Ooh. Ooh.
Because our interests kind
Mm.
of align
Mm.
in this,
Mm.
pissing off Hallister.
Yeah, let me read how that effect actually works to see if you can.
It's like, nope, it's a permanent trap.
Or tell us a way we can get back up one level.
Oh, if you triggered it, I already have to reset it.
Also, it's active until you reset it, or does it burn out after a little bit?
For long. Let's just say I'll have it gone before you get back.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so where can we find this helm?
Yes, that. Yeah, get the terminology right here because this actually matters a little bit.
Specifically, the Spelljammer helm for the Nautiloid that is one floor up.
No, not your wording.
Oh.
My wording of what I'm about to say. Uh,
God, please don't break into song.
No
We found Jafar.
one sings like Gaston. No one riddles like Gaston.
yeah. So you've met Genie, and then also Genie, and then Gaston. So yeah, this now is obviously Scar.
Be prepared.
Die. Uh, that is the question. You're not going to like the answer, though. Fortunately for you, the Mud Mage didn't take it into his tower. He did, however, bring it to a room in his lair.
Ah. How do we get there?
Ah, now I see why you're happy about this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to kill Hallister anyways.
Yeah, that or we're gonna
Uh,
have to break into his house, and he probably doesn't like that.
I mean, if he's not
His
around, free
tower
shit.
is the lair. Undermountain is his lair. He can take. So here's what's weird. He can take lair actions anywhere in Undermountain, but then he also has a lair, which is inside Undermountain,
And inside of
and the
that is
tower's
the
inside the
tower.
lair.
It's just a Russian nesting doll of layers.
That's why
Ogres
I had to see what the
have
terminology was because that's very
layers.
confusing. Um, there's a gate that I could arrange transportation for you to. Could even tell you how to open it. I could, I could go so far as to tell you where on that within his lair the chair you seek is. But That gate in particular only opens from one side. And even if it's open, it only stays that way for 1 minute. You'd have to get through fast unless you have no intention of returning back to Undermountain proper.
So you have a minute to get in, grab the thing, and then get out.
That is what I said.
And is there like a lot of navigating to be done in that 1 minute, or is it like down the
I
hall
mean,
on the
if you
left?
know exactly where it is, it's not a problem. Though you're saying,
Depends how fast you are.
well, I'm pretty fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I can run pretty fast too. I mean, reasonably, either one of us could do it.
While carrying a giant chair.
Both of us will have to do it. You probably should attune to the belts of Hill Giant Strength, I think. At
If
least
I attuned to
temporarily.
the belt, I could probably just do it on my own, right?
I mean, if we're both doing it, we'll definitely be able to carry it.
Hill Giant is what strength?
21.
You're not sure.
May or may not
It's
have a
probably
potion.
best if we both do it. You have a potion?
May or may not have a potion of giant strength.
Morgan actually this whole time has had a potion of giant size.
That is he saving that for the battle with Tiamat? No, no, I did have one. I forgot that I used it during the Goralian fight in Chult. Don't remember why I did that. Oh, I think it's because I wanted the strength to be able to Candlekeep throw them over me.
Oh yeah, you did drink the giant strength one there. That is true. I suppose if your third friend there is feeling exceptionally brave, he could stand outside the gate by himself and reopen it. Give you more time.
What do you mean brave?
He'd be by himself in Undermountain.
I mean, only for a minute. 2 at most.
I think
That
that's
comp-
under
It'll serve
DS.
you. Well, it'll serve you.
What?
It'll serve you. It's like he was going to say, it'll serve you well, but he changed it to, it'll serve you.
Alright, yeah. I think we're up to this task. Do you mind telling us where this gate is, how to open it, and where the spelljamming helm is once we go through the portal?
Well, hold on. There's one thing that we haven't discussed in these negotiations. What can we do for you?
Short of killing Hallister, I'm assuming.
Right. That one, look, as much as I want to, I don't think we have the time right now. We are quite literally on a time crunch. I mean,
Yeah.
you probably don't care because time is probably like not an issue for you anymore.
Although at
But
the world end, there's no more souls to consume, so.
right, and Hallister dies anyway, but then you'd probably die too. Which,
You definitely want to outlive Hallister.
right, exactly. So
Uh,
like that's why I love shit like this because it's like we're not lying. Like
no,
people
you're
can
not.
choose not to believe it because of the absurdity of it.
Look, a 5-headed dragon from Avernus is going to end the fucking world.
Yeah, it's like
And if
the
that
fuck it
And the only
happens,
is.
way we can stop it is by teaming up with this pirate illithid.
And
Going to a bank in space to steal a console.
Dude, literally, it just gets more and more ridiculous to the point where like people are like, "Are you even what?"
Imagine this is like
we're convincing an
we
immortal
find out
lich.
after the campaign that it's just Morgan telling a story in a bar
Oh yeah, this
Honestly,
totally happened.
trying to get drinks.
he'd be the bartender. He'd be like an old man at Troll Skull with like I don't know, Stella just like lovingly standing near him or something like that, or like helping him wait tables or some crap, and
Leaf
then
is somewhere helping busk tables or something,
It's
making
like it's like
drinks.
yeah,
Kronk's New Groove. How it's just him telling a story the whole time.
yeah, like and then like I tell them the whole story, and then there's just like a bunch of kids who are like, that never happened. Well, kids, no, they wouldn't be in a bar, but a bunch of like young guys would be like, that never happened, or
Or it's
no
Forrest
way all
Gump.
that
Like you're
happened.
just telling multiple people as the day goes on the bus
Oh,
bench.
oh my god, yeah, the bus bench, yeah. Life is like a box of chocolates. Honestly, you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it might be a five-headed dragon of death.
Well, I'll just let you know the book for Forrest Gump. There's way more insane stuff than in the movie.
I didn't know that one had a book.
It was originally a book, yeah. He went to the ISS in the book.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they had to make it at least believable.
I feel like the most absurd part of the whole movie is just him
No,
running.
no, Peck. Like the International Space Station.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're saying they had to make the movie believable? Okay.
Yeah,
No, they just put
The
enough forward to send Tom Hanks to the
the
ISS.
to the space station.
him running for years though, that was like the only part to me that I thought was just impossible. Because
People
even
have
if you
done
had
it.
the
People have done it.
but like that where he just ran cross country for years.
He
Well, I don't know
stopped
about running,
when
but there's
he
a thing
slept when
called
he was
competitive
hungry.
pedestrianism.
He slept when he was tired. He ate when he was hungry.
Yep.
He pooped when he pooped.
Yeah, he took
And one
breaks.
day, he just decided he was done.
Yeah, he just ran. People do it.
So, I have just the thing for this. I was saving it for when my plan's finally together, but this is much better.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
If you
Thought the same thing.
take that from. If you take the chair from Hallister, that'll annoy him, sure. Because it also ends up being useful to you for whatever insanity you're talking about. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we'll call that enough. So here's what's going to happen. I'll use I'll use my device to teleport you right into the stronghold of the Shadow Dusks.
The what?
You'll be right in front of the gate. All you gotta do is sacrifice a magic item to open it.
Oh, that's not terrible. I thought it was gonna be like sacrifice a person, but yeah, that's not so bad. I'm sure we got something we can spare.
Just hope you don't have to open the gate too many times. Your friend doesn't have to open the gate too many times for you. Because he'll have no way of knowing when you're back while he's sitting in the middle of the stronghold of Orlista's favored family.
Oh, So there's.
And I think it goes without saying that Alistair wouldn't let the gate open for any trinket. Uh, Out of game because I don't know how to really say it. You can't. It has to be better than common. It has to be uncommon or better.
Oh, okay. I think.
Like a common item will not work.
Well, rigor free action is something I'm not using at the moment. Silent alarm is common. Damn it. Free action. Maybe the Chine of Opening?
Once you're through the gate, yeah. And assuming nothing's changed since I was last there. Once you're through the gate,
I did have 4 chef treats in the chest of preserving. Son of a bitch. Too late now.
once you're through the gate, go to the fresco of Hallister yawning. Find the secret door. Open it. Go across the room. There's another secret door. Open it.
Go to Fresco. Find secret door. Go
The
through.
Dodge
fresco
the
of
lightning coming from the
Hallister
pillars.
yawning. Oh god.
Dodge the lightning coming from the pillars. Cross the room. Down the big hallway. Uh, Answer the riddle within the circle. Teleport to the other part of the building. Through the double doors across from you. Get to the circle and take a left.
Hold on. We should probably write this down.
I've been writing it down, but Bean slurred a word, and I don't know what he said, and that fucked me up. Dodge the lightning coming from the pillars.
Where were you?
Uh, Down the hallway. One something.
Answer the riddle. Down the Dodge the lightning pillars, down the hallway. Answer the riddle.
Answer the riddle.
Answer the riddle in the circle. Teleport to the other part of the complex. Through the double doors, down the hallway. Take a left. Behind the next double doors. You'll have to get past one of the apprentices.
Oh, we can't do that in a minute.
If you manage to sneak past, good. That would probably be your best bet. Use the right door. Down the hallway. Make a U-turn. And find the secret door in the curved hallway. There's the chair. Simple enough, right?
Not particularly, but I have an idea.
Start telling your idea. Well, I start looking for a little tiny snack for Espis. I'll start combing the floor.
Oh, and by the way, the other apprentice. I'm going to be as amenable as I am.
Bender the sneak pass. Got it. Do you want me to
If you
roll
get
it?
back to where you turned left. Or wait, what's this?
Through the gate, go to the fresco. It's the fresco, the yawning fresco of Hallister. So go through the gate to the yawning fresco of Hallister, find the secret door, go across that room to the next secret door, dodge the lightning coming from the pillars, cross the room down the hallway, answer the riddle in the circle, teleport to the other part of the complex, through the double doors, take a left, get past the apprentice, recommend sneak, right door, down the hallway, make a U-turn, secret door in the curved hallway.
Simple enough.
Um, might be easier to actually find a way out from there. Because I don't see us doing that in a minute while Zarin defends himself against a
There's a
lot of
couple
undead.
of those.
A couple of those. That's good. Anything that would take us to a floor above?
That would require killing Hallister.
I mean, if we see him, we'll give it a shot. Because we might not have a choice.
Try to avoid going into the tower. Um, there's ways out of Undermountain, though. Once you're there, there's several places that you could go. The Deep Dark.
Yeah, it's just out the back door there. So deep.
Like a portal.
Oh, that was like a screen
Uh,
door to the deep dark.
portal to Neverlight Grove.
Neverlight.
Anywhere but
Don't
there.
don't seem too keen on going to the Deep Dark.
Oh, I'm saying that out of
Uh,
character.
what'd you say?
I said anywhere but there.
Anywhere but there.
Anywhere but there. I know that place. I know that place.
I know him. I see Dylan's ran OOTA.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't run it. No, 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 no,
No,
no.
you've been in it.
I've been in it. I know that place. I know too many of the places down there.
Anything that would take us to the surface?
What in Neverlight Grove?
No, I mean in Hallister's lair.
I don't know.
You, if you make it into if you decide to go into the tower, you could always end up in Icewind Dale. Though you don't seem dressed for it.
I think I still have winter clothes in the
Our
bag.
clothes should still be in the bag. Oh, Zaren's not there. I
Uh,
think Tia was tall, so we can give him Tia's clothes.
Tia was not anywhere near as tall as Zaren.
No, but it'll be good
I'm
enough.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Tia was short for a
She was,
Furbolg.
but which is
You look.
taller than most.
Um, there's another one. There's one that's more close to civilization as well, but it's um, behind where the Mad Mage waits.
Casting spells through magic gates.
Indeed. And there's one more. What is it? It is. Why would I? You wish to deal with a different apprentice as well. You could end up somewhere far nicer. Nicer as far as you're concerned, anyway. Tribor. Not Tribor, sorry. That is, different one. Stonebridge.
Stonebridge. Is that like a bridge on the T-way? The tradeway?
It's a bridge on the, make a... It's not quite somewhere common. You can make a general or wisdom check. Or history, if you're proficient in history.
I am not.
Morgan and Zarin are also capable of making these.
Very well. You said
Sarah knows.
history?
It's wisdom.
History, if you have history.
Yeah, wisdom or history.
Morgan knows. Stonebridge was a major bridge in an old dwarven kingdom, but it's still standing. It's down near Beliard and what's the closest like actual big place? Uh,
Oh,
yeah, it's down by like the Mere of Deadman. When yeah, it's like up from Waterdeep.
it's near. Yeah, it's not far from Waterdeep.
It's like a little ways from Waterdeep, but it's not far.
It's not as far as the fucking dragon, Dragon Con.
It would take you about over a 10-day to get there on foot from to Waterdeep from there on foot.
And we got a boat.
Wait, whereabouts?
So if you follow the Desserin River up from Waterdeep,
Yep.
It crosses
it's up
that
by
river.
Beliard. Uh, the interactive map should be pinned,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
but you will have to go through Gropriand.
Honestly, Icewind Dale or even Stonebridge could be good. Because Icewind Dale, we just need a boat and we got a fucking Spelljammer. We can just fly away.
Of course, you will be leaving behind your pirate.
We could come back for him. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And because I'm feeling so generous, I'll even give you something that can bring you back here. But it won't work until you're out of his lair. As long as if you go back to the stronghold, it can bring you back here.
So we could just, instead of going into his tower and potentially going to Icewind or Stonebridge, we could just go to Deep Dark or Neverlight and then just come back here.
No, you can't teleport into Underrealm.
Oh.
You'd have to go back to the stronghold, which would be where Zarin or whoever would be feeding magic items to a portal.
Yeah. Um,
Morgan, make an insight check on this guy.
would the
Wait, what?
chime of opening potentially open it from the other side?
I
'Cause-
was thinking
'cause
of
it
just
is.
putting the immovable rod to keep the door open.
It's a portal.
I mean, it's not a door. Yeah, it's a portal.
Because the chime of opening can open things that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. But a portal too can also be opened.
I have to look at how it was actually worded. There's very specific rules about these portals. Or gates, I mean. No, it takes a wish spell to force them open.
Oh.
I would say Chime of Opening. If it requires a wish spell, I'm going to say Chime of Opening can't work. Because isn't Chime of Opening just knock, basically?
Not necessarily. I mean, sort of. The hollow metal tube measures about 1 foot long and weighs 1 pound. You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens.
Morgan. The whole time this is going on, the Lich seems to be taking stock of what the three of you have.
Oh, like our magic items.
Uh, you're not sure if it's specifically magic items, but equipment and the like, yeah.
On the Forgotten Ones, Ricky, the chime could even bypass certain magical effects such as Hold Portal or Arcane Lock spells. What's Hold Portal?
See, so here's the problem. These portals predate the restriction on magic that limited it to 9th level, is my understanding. Or some of them do, anyway.
Hold Portal dates back to first edition.
What's this chick's name again?
You haven't got the Lich's name.
Just know she's
I thought
some
I thought
lich.
they gave us the name to go kill her.
Did they?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're like, there's a lich named blah 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 on the other level.
Yeah, in the
Kill her.
fucking song that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is Izat.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay, so Hold Portal can be used on existing portals that went through crystal spheres.
Yep, those portals still exist.
And the chime of
That's what allows
opening
Spelljammer to exit us of Crystal Sphere.
chime of opening can bypass Hold Portal.
The
Yeah, but I mean,
Pathfinder
getting through the
spell.
Crystal Sphere isn't difficult.
I thought it was
Well,
supposed to
depending
be.
on the Crystal Sphere.
Well, the Pathfinder version of Hold Portal works exactly like the first edition version of Hold Portal.
However, there may be another way that doesn't require you even going in.
To get the helm without even going through that portal?
Yeah. So basically, what is getting the chair worth to you? Is what the Lich asks.
Hmm. What do you want?
The answer to that question.
I'm thinking.
So, from my perspective, um, cat goes as follows. I want to help my wife first and foremost, but then I realize that if I help her and I don't help save the world, then I can't spend the rest of my life with her. So, probably save the world, but that's kind of a daunting task, and I don't even know how we're going to do that. But in order to save the world so that I can live happily with my wife, then
She's
I'd say,
asking what's the most valuable thing we can give up.
ah, hold on.
Is that a she or he? I really don't know.
I remember it
Are
being
you
a
a
she.
boy or a girl?
What
He's that.
I'm willing to give up.
Isa is a guy.
Oh,
That's
I thought it
okay.
was a woman. Okay, yeah. He's asking. Um, See, the thing is, what is something that I own
Yeah, like what
that's
do I have
valuable?
that? I mean, I have magic items, but I kind of need them.
No, this is something more valuable than a magic item, like a soul.
Hmm.
Is this actual conversation that's happening between
No, that
Morgan and
was just me
Rebecca?
telling Dylan.
Yeah. Um. Oh, he would just say, but it's not something he can offer. So then I guess he wouldn't say that. It's not something he would offer anyway. Um.
I may have something left from the old days that I believe is the only one left within Undermountain. It would get you the chair without you ever having to set foot in the lair. However, for that, I would need more than just irritating Hallister. I need fuel to create the powerful magic that is going to be necessary to destroy him.
When do you need it? Is it
uh.
if it's after we've saved the world? Like when we've dealt with this prophecy that we've dealt with, that we're dealing with? Is that when we can do it? Give up the thing? Because I have an idea,
Yeah. I mean, I.
but it's kind of important that we finish this before I do the thing that I'm thinking of.
I.
Make a persuasion roll at advantage. Oh wait, go ahead, Dylan.
I was gonna
Don't roll
say
that yet, Beck.
in the um in the me realizing that he was sizing us up and like looking at what we had, would there have been any sort of like pause on anything specific?
Uh, give me a minute on that one. I'd say probably not on anything specific.
Oh, okay.
Bet go ahead and make that persuasion roll at advantage.
I'll add a d6 to that. 25.
25.
Cool.
Why, certainly. I'm nothing if not patient.
All right.
Let's say, and I can see you don't have anything powerful enough to be worth filling the price right now.
Well,
Let's say,
well, I was going to make my offer, but if they have something
okay,
in mind.
now go ahead and he stops and he's like thinking off of your persuasion. So go ahead and make your offer.
Me. My soul.
What?
No,
Once,
no, 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 no.
once I've stopped the world from ending from this prophecy, I'm no longer bound by my pact. You're free to consume my soul.
One. I'm not going. I may be going up against Hallister. I'm not going to claim the soul of someone that a Sararek wants. Two. You're trying to sell damaged goods. And three. I'm not looking for souls. I've got more than enough of those for now.
All right. Then what are you looking for?
Powerful magic to fuel some inventions, shall we say.
I mean,
I don't
I
think.
don't know if chickenpox has magic, but he's pretty scary. He could probably help you kill Hallister. I might be able to convince him.
It was the chicken pox.
Hmm? Oh, my blood brother.
It's kind of a goblin that knowledge of him seems to transcend things. Um, our little goblin friend Bucky, he had no memory of anything, but for some reason he knew of chickenpox.
No, let's say, as you've said, you're on a important mission to save the world. In the process of this, you come across some items of great power.
Like an artifact or.
Yeah, like an artifact or legendary out of game.
Okay.
Um, let's just say you owe me.
Well, you're not a devil, so I'll take that deal.
Don't even think
You'd
about
still want
trying to
to
cheat him.
break it with me.
I I swear
Uh,
that we will hold up our end of the bargain.
Uh, same. He like puts his right hand up in the air.
okay. Uh, would Saren agree to this? What's Saren doing with an undead in front of him?
Rebecca's kind of standing slightly in front of him, like her shoulder is in front of, like her right shoulder's in front of his left shoulder, just so like in order to get past her, he has to push past her. I don't know.
Ha-
I thought he was, yeah.
Would either of y'all say anything to try to convince Saren to go along with this?
Saren, this is a big deal. It's either we try and blitz through Hallister's fucking lair in a minute, which is not possible, or we leave you outside feeding magic items into the portal while fighting off potentially a lot of undead all by yourself as we carry a chair back. Um, or we do this.
That's the Lich Apprentice of Hallister, by the way.
Yeah. Which me and Morgan
Yeah,
potentially
so
could sneak past, but
uh, out of out of character metagaming knowledge. Uh, the final floor of Undermounted is rated for level 17 to 20.
oh yeah, we're not surviving that.
Hmm.
Um, that's why there was a couple other ways I put in for the chair to be obtainable. Because that Undermountain final levels of Undermountain scary. You
I
got fucking
mean,
illithid.
Oh yeah, there was the fucking cloud of necrotic light. That was terrifying.
Yes. Yeah, ninth level symbol spell.
Oh, that was simple.
a lot of magic here. A lot of really old magic that survived the spell plague.
God damn it, Hallister.
It's, I mean, like, it's his fault, but like, it's also kind of good though. It's probably like one of the few places in all of Faerun where knowledge of such things still exists.
Okay. So what we're going to say the Lich accepts that Zarin will not agree to this.
Rebecca and
Um
Morgan will hold up their end though. Doesn't matter what Zarin thinks.
a like a rope of fire lashes out from the Lich, or two of them. One at Morgan's wrist that he raised into the air, and one at Rebecca's wrist that she's holding in front of Zarin. And I don't know if you've seen I think it's the sixth Harry Potter. The like how the Unbreakable Curse has the
Yes,
green
the
fire
unbreakable
wrapped up the
vow.
arm.
Breakable vow.
Yeah, the Unbreakable Vow. So basically, you have this green, you have this greenish blue rope of fire go around your wrist, and um both of you have two circles like tattooed into your arm now, like bracelet style circles
Okay. Oh,
going
like
around
the
your
guy in
wrists.
Bioshock on his wrist? The chain?
Yeah, but I mean it's like just a solid circle.
Okay.
A man chooses, a slave
It,
obeys.
I'm just saying bracelet is in it goes around your arm. It's not a circle on the arm,
Right.
if that makes sense. Um, well then, and he snaps his fingers, and an item appears in his hand, and he tosses it to Morgan.
Morgan will dexterously catch it.
Yep.
Is it what I
No,
think
no
it
problem for
is?
you. What do you think it is?
Is it the funny ring?
I don't know about a funny ring.
Oh, never mind.
Is it like a cube?
It is like a cube with a
Cube.
button on it.
Oh, it's the teleport cube thing. Not thermal cube. Uh, there's like I forget what it's called, but there's like this cube that has multiple buttons on it, and you press different buttons, and it'll teleport you to different places through the multiverse.
Oh, so this one is it's not dissimilar from a cubic gate.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I thought it was.
But it only has one button.
I thought it was a horned ring. Back when I was in Strahd the first time, somebody threw in some homebrew stuff, my DM David, and we may or may not have found Hallister Blackcloak, and the gnome was taken on as one of his apprentices because she was a necromancer that wanted to become a lich, and the ring allowed her to basically cast teleportation at will. And she could specifically think of where she wanted to go, and it would just take her there without like the need of a whatever the fuck it is, like a chain code for teleportation circle.
Right.
So it effectively works as like first edition's greater teleportation.
I mean, that's just teleport. But can it work
Yeah.
across planes?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like gate combined with teleport.
Essentially, yeah. It's one of those like pre-spell play artifacts.
Right. So this, you say the item that you want, press the button. Not 100% reliable, but mostly within Undermountain. Alistair's magic has that slight bit of chaos that just throws it off very rarely.
So we press the button and the thing appears to us?
As long as you're not unlucky. Though I'd be specific. Might want to find out the name of the ship that it's for first.
Yeah, and if we do it there, we don't have to carry the helm anywhere. Getting the ship out will be a problem.
But remember, I get my due. And just if one of you dies, doesn't end that debt.
Yep. Well, sure to find something that will be useful for you.
So cover the debt.
Yep.
What is it? The Piper always gets their due? Something always gets their due?
You always pay the Pied Piper. Or you always pay the Piper.
A Lannister always pays his debts.
Oh yeah, Lannister always pays his debts. Yeah, yes, but that's not their house words. It's hear me roar. It's just a common saying. That's what he says to Bran in episode 1.
No. Don't return to my home here. Unless you have your payment.
Also, we have to actually manually bring it back. Alright. Thought there was going to be some magic involved. Okay.
Can I say goodbye to Ipsies?
Also, do you mind if we, like, kind of wander around, I guess, in your front yard looking for a shard of something that Ipsy would like to eat, but unfortunately will not be given to Ipsy because we need one for ourselves?
Sir, if you don't tarry too much longer, might not be long before Hallister decides to look through the stone on his own.
Oh, that's his. Okay. Well, I bet you living under it really pisses him off.
I live under it so he doesn't see me.
And you know what? That's brilliant. Zarin, let's start looking for a shard.
Yeah, whatever you say, Rebecca. I'm not really happy about this arrangement, but
You're not bound to it.
yeah, I guess that's the positive.
Though if me and Morgan die and you live, you still have to fulfill it.
No, I didn't agree to that.
Well, too bad.
If Morgan dies, Stella has to fill it.
Oh God, no!
For
If Rebecca
Rebecca,
dies,
it would have to be Laura.
Andromeda.
No,
yeah, Laura.
Laura. I'll have to tell her.
Rebecca's sister, who has the couch.
Oh my god!
He
By
who
then,
hath
the
the
couch.
couch.
She could just nick it from Loki and like give it to her, give it to the Lich, because probably by then it'll be an artifact.
It's actually a super artifact.
Yeah, let's
But
look
yeah,
for look for the thing.
yeah, we'll do the roll for looking for the thing, and then we'll call it for the night because it's late, dudes.
Fuck!
It is actually in. I think it's investigation. It has to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
21. And go ahead and someone do one for Zarin.
Oh, I was running an advantage because Aaron is helping me.
Oh, okay. That works.
Because having him do a perception or investigation check is dumb.
So first of all, oh no, I'm stupid. It was perception. Beck was right the first time. It was 24. Dylan, can you roll a perception?
Yep.
Oh no, Beck rolled a 12 on the perception, not a 24. That was persuasion.
I rolled a 24 on the perception. What are you talking
Morgan
about?
rolled a 24. Okay. Um. So it takes a lot of searching because you don't really
Ipsis.
know. Ipsis isn't here. Ipsis has been eating them.
Yep.
And you know what that thing up there looks like?
What do a
But it's
shard of that
magic,
thing
and you
look
don't know if
like?
the things that come off look different. Like, you don't know if it loses its glow. I mean, it obviously loses its glow,
Oh my god,
because
detect
there's not just
magic.
glowing things on the ground. But Morgan is able to find a fragment. And about that time, Rebecca's like, face palms, and procs detect magic. After y'all have searched for an hour, and Morgan found one.
Oh no! And do they glow?
They glow. They glow from the magic thing. Yeah. Uh, uh, and Rebecca finds a further two, just walking around because they glow.
All right, yeah, I'll take those. Put 3 shards of Hallister Spy diamond.
Runestone.
Mm-hmm. Just got a
Runestone
rune
is what it was
fragment.
called
Yeah.
by
3 shards of runestone in the bag of holding. So when we go past the golem, it thinks nothing.
Yep. And he puts it in the bag of holding.
And if it does think something, we can run.
Very much the running.
Yeah. We will call it there.
Damn, I was fully willing to sacrifice my soul, but apparently it's worth nothing.
Hmm.
It's damaged and it's wanted by someone that no one wants to mess with.
Probably shouldn't have mentioned I pissed off a Sarah.
Can we
I mean,
pour one out for Bucky? Am I right?
Yeah, so Bucky probably no longer exists because since he was killed by that lich, it's likely that she imprisoned his soul into her he imprisoned his soul into his phylactery. So Bucky's super gone.